Water, grass seed, and compost. Up next on the Green Update, we'll give you some tips for caring for your trees and your lawns this fall.
And now, Newswatch at 5:30 continues.
Kathy, we're into the first few days of fall already. What are some of the things we should be doing for our lawns and trees?
Well, you might think there's nothing to do in the garden in September, but it's actually the perfect time for putting down compost.
Now, we're putting it here below this tree. Now, first thing I would think of would be right against the tree trunk. Is that a good spot to put it?
Well, we want to think about where are the roots of the tree.
Okay.
So here's a good test for you, Matt.
Okay.
Why don't you walk out to where you think the roots of this tree end?
All right, this could be an interesting challenge. My best guess would be right here where the tree branches end.
Keep on walking. And you could keep on going
and
about
back
twice
further
that
and further?
far because the roots of this tree go way out past the ends of the branches.
Wow, that's quite a distance.
So if you can spread compost under the whole root zone of the tree, that'll help your tree, that'll help your lawn too. So we got a lot of work to do here.
Exactly. Now, what does the compost exactly accomplish for the trees and lawns?
Well, you know, we are really lucky here in Peterborough because the city makes this fabulous compost, the city of Peterborough, and it's really high in phosphorus and potassium, and that's what helps really strong, disease-resistant roots to grow. And just before winter, you want really good root growth, both for your lawn and for your tree.
Now, how much of it should we be putting on?
I would say, you know, you could put up to ½ an inch. You can spread it, just spread it evenly over the lawn. Don't worry, the grass will grow right through it.
Okay. Now, should we be raking it as well?
If it's kind of lumpy, you could certainly rake it out. And if you find that you've got sort of bare patches in your lawn where the lawn hasn't done very well, we could also get some grass seed, and we could spread grass seed over top of the compost.
Now, what kind of grass seed should we be using?
Well, earlier in the season, we usually recommend a mix that has fescues and ryegrass. But if you're kind of late thinking about your lawn in the fall, we have a mix here. This is a pick seed mix that's called Futura 3000, and it has all ryegrass. It's a mix of different kinds of ryegrass. And for late sowing, this is a good idea because it comes up really quickly. It'll come up within a week, and then it can get some really good root growth before the cold weather comes. So if you want to spread a little of that over top of our compost.
Just a little light dusting of it here?
Yep, absolutely.
Now, what about watering? I see we have a hose here. I'm assuming that's quite important as well?
Well, a lot of us stop thinking about our gardens once the weather turns cool, but actually fall is a great time to give everything a really good drink. Because the winter is like an extended drought. Once the ground is frozen, the roots can't take up water. So both for the lawn and for the tree, you want to give everything a good drink before freeze up.
And what kind of hose do we have here?
This is called a drip hose. And when we hook this up to the water, it will just sweat water, and we can wrap it around the whole root zone of the tree and just let it sweat water for a couple of hours and give everybody a good drink.
All right. Well, thanks for this great advice, Kathy. I think we have a lot of work to do here.
We do. We're going to be busy, Matt.
All right. Sounds good. And thank you for joining me today for the Green Update. We'll see you again next week.